optimization model based on average food prices for a group of food items that had varying amounts of different nutrients and included beef, chicken, salmon, kale, and rice. However, this demonstrates the flaw of averages because in reality, local food prices have uncertainty and can change based on seasonality. To account for this, we introduced forecasting to find better predictions for food prices this year. Using the seasonal values for food prices in the last 10 years, we generate a month-year price ratio by comparing actual month-by-month values to the calendar year values for food prices. From there, we deseasonalize the data by dividing the month ratio into the monthly average and generating a resulting forecast value for some month based on these month-to-month predictions. The user includes base costs for food items, and the model will generate an actual cost based on the seasonal index values. On the user side, the user provides a base budget, and the model uses SITMath to simulate the value of your budget over 1,000 trials. The adjusted budget integrates VIX, a measure of the implied volatility of S&P 500 index options, to simplistically simulate the possible variation in your budget numbers using a normal distribution. The model will display red indicating failure or green indicating success depending on whether or not you met your budgetary constraints.
This is a linear program we formulated on Excel to optimize what we would buy at the grocery store. The user can input his or her budget here, the current market volatility, and choose a specific month of the year in order to adjust the prices based on seasonality. Next, the user can enter a different amount of nutrients that he or she requires in the blue box on the right. You can see that we've inputted some default values here, but you're welcome to change them on your own if the products that you're buying are different. We just took standard rates for common food items. The user has the additional option of choosing which items to include in the menu. For example, if they're vegetarian, they might not want to include beef, chicken, or salmon. On the other hand, they can also include minimum values if they require a certain amount of beef, chicken, or salmon, and the model will take that into account for them. Excel Solver tells us whether a particular scenario is feasible or not. So we can click the Budget Groceries option, which will then output the correct number of each food item at the top. And then at the bottom, you could see that whether or not your adjusted budget matches the cost. The cell on the bottom gives the total cost of buying the combination that's adjusted with seasonality values and can be compared with the specified base budget to the right.